Let's start today's public meeting. And we understand the project or CNC, blah, 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 CNC's code of conduct. And today, the two of us are absent. And so we started with two members, Kain-san and me. And first of all, events and community resources, there's nothing to share and development recent roadmap. First of all, this week we released version 0.49.1 and point 2, and with some small features. And yes, and yeah, we are planning to decide which features to include in version 0.50.0. But it's not that there will be not so many new features in version 0.50.0 because we are now focusing on plugin and Kubernetes multi-cluster features. So mainly there will be only a few features in version 0.50.0. Okay. And let's talk about our development progress of each member. So please go ahead, Kain-san.
Okay, just want to confirm one thing. Did we just share our schedule for the plugin architecture and multi-cluster previously? If not, I just want to say a little bit about this one. So basically, we plan to release the very first touch to the plugin architecture PipeCD. Could be earliest to November of 2024. And after that time, we would working on the multi-cluster as well, and the multi-cluster alpha release could be next year around February or March. So it could be nice if you all understand about our schedule with a bit which February or March in 2025. Release alpha as well. So this could be the schedule we are having now in our pocket. And we need a lot of resources around these two things. And we will publish RFC documentation, everything as soon as possible. As far as I remember, the multi-cluster Kubernetes release is RFC already. So easily can be found on the documentation directory under the PipeCD main repo. For the plugin architecture, we are currently writing the RFC for it, but we already working on some PR, and we have an issue for this. I will share it in my sharing section. So yeah, I think following the issue is the best way to understand what is going on in PipeCD development currently. So yeah, just watching it on the GitHub issue. And we need a lot of resources around this one. So any help are welcome as well. Okay, next is my share around. Yeah, thank you. And next is my share around the RFC for plugin architecture for PipeCD. I'm currently working on that. And just as I said before, we writing RFC now, but we already working on the code for the plugin architecture. And we have a meta issue I created 3 days ago to to manage the chain we do with the PipeCD, and the meta issue link is shared below. And under the meta issue, we create 2 epic issue, which basically is the 2 part of this plugin architecture for PipeCD. The first one is the PipeCD version 1, which is the plug-inable PipeCD, and the second one is to update the control plane to support both PipeCD version 0 and version 1. Basically, the control plane we think it should have some change, like we migrating some platform provider out of the PipeCD. So the PipeCD version 1 been mainly working with the plugin. It's just a platform provider definition, just like you used to with the PipeCD. So the control plane has to be updated to working with both PipeCD version 1 and version 0. The reason for that is you have my word, and we plan to support the PipeCD version 0 until the end of 2055. So if you are using the PipeCD version 0, you can just use AE and no worry about that until the end of next year. And we also support and release patch and minor, but not frequently with minor version. We do not adding new feature frequently to the PipeCD version 0. The new feature tend to be added to PipeCD version 1. And also, we are using the PipeCD in our company as well. So we understand that migration is the costly operation. So we try our best to make the migrate between the version 1 and version 0 and version 1 as less as possible. So we will prepare command to migrate, and we will prepare documentation to migrate as well. But you can feel free to ask if you have any problem on migrating in the middle. But I say for sure that we're keeping the migration code as less as possible because we are using PipeCD as well. So we understand that it has to be small as possible, or user is what can I say, in trouble, and we in the trouble as well. So no one want to be in the trouble. So that's why we have the schedule as I said above. Okay, that's all from me.
Yeah, thank you. And let's announce the change of supporting patch policy and how the migration will be on GitHub. If they all users want to know on GitHub too. Yeah, thank you. And let me talk about my development. And first, I developed some pages for PipeCD's, and now I'm trying to fix to some chores or generating release notes. So nothing special. And instead of Warasan today's absent, but yeah, he's now implementing some plugin architecture of Kubernetes. That's really important for us. And that's all for the development progress. And do you have any other topics to share?
I think not, but I have a small note about the release 0.49.2, which is if you are using the Lambda for your workload and you update to the 0.49.0, you gotta be faced with problem of having AWS API polling is too much. We gotta be costly. So we released the version 0.49.2 to fix that. Basically, the reason is the 0.49.0 introduced the Lambda live state feature. And in order to get the live state, we have to polling the AWS API, which is costly in some case. So in version 0.49.2, we release a feature so that user can specify how frequent, the polling intervals from the PipeCD to the AWS API so that you can reduce the number of requests to the number that under control. So please just upgrade directly to the 0.49.2 if you want to use the live state feature of Lambda. So I think that's what I want to say.
Yeah, thank you.
And also Warasi, thank you. Also Warasi is not being here today, but currently he's working with me on plugin architecture for PipeCD. And the PipeCD plugin architecture as the first plugin of the PipeCD is implementing the PipeCD's plugin for PipeCD. Okay, I think that's all.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I don't have any other topics today. And the next time we host a public community meeting on 2 weeks later in Japanese. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. See you again.